All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah. Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions, Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to go right down in the video description, the chat, click that membership. I want you to become a member today. When you click that link, you'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable. I want you to get on over there. We're going to be uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, certificate programs and courses off the chain. You already know how we do. The first one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption, a definitive black manhood. This is what you need, brother. Most definitely, I want you to get over there, check out the website. We're going to give you the rundown on the curriculum and everything that it entails. We got the online brotherhood live stream where the brothers get together once a week. We go over very important information about our growth that's important to our growth and development. We got coaching calls by the General. If you need that lifeline, you can most definitely put in for a call and we can have a one-on-one. Check it out, family. It's a dynamic website. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, classics upon classics upon classics. No other website, nowhere on the planet can compare or compete for the Black Power truth seeker. This is mandatory. Become a member today. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. The Olmec Voyages of the Nile is going down tomorrow. I know I got new software and I'm trying to work the kinks out of it, but I'll have it worked out by tomorrow. I want you there. I've been hooking it up. Man, you are never going to get nobody can touch it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? No lie. This is not a lie. Be there in the house. Don't you dare miss it. Olmec Voyages of the Nile tomorrow. Patreon, Advanced Scribes, and up. That's right. And to all the family donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link right there on the screen. It's in the chat, it's in the video description. Click it. You'll get and donate. And I appreciate you. I thank you. And I appreciate you even more. I want you to subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. Kanye West is the most dangerous troll on earth. He gets the reactions he wants. He know he's crazy as hell. Everybody know he. I mean, and the thing about it, he ain't trying to, he ain't trying to do nothing different other than what he been doing for the last umpteen years, 15 years. Weird. I mean, shock. He's just shock jock. Motherfucker talk about shock. He's a shock jock. That's what he do. He go for the shock. He gonna do some dumb shit. You understand what I'm saying? The shit he put on. He didn't put on a black Ku Klux Klan, which actually is a Moorish uniform that the Ku Klux Klan actually got it from the Moors in Spain. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, that don't mean he know that. And so, but at the same time, I wanted to clarify that. Okay, but that ain't what he put it on for. This nigga gonna go put on and see this in which, I just, he just started really talking about the Jewish community. You understand what I'm saying? When the nigga began to tumble down, then he began, but all the while he was going up, he ain't said a motherfucking thing. He ain't said shit because he was intertwined with them. When he was in good graces with them, he was okay. He was okay. And then when he fell out the good goddamn graces of the Jew, then now he wanted to talk about him. So then, nah, motherfucker, you don't get a pass, motherfucker. You a deal with them. You a kiss their ass. You admire them when you're going up. But then when they get to climbing down on your ass, then now it's time. Oh, the Jew, you should have known that all along. You see, you should have known that all along. I mean, what the problem is now, Kanye? You see, and the crazy shit is, nigga, you didn't win. He wants to talk about, he didn't want to have no babies by the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, Kim Kardashian. Well, when did you figure that out? Nigga, when did you figure that out? You the one went in there, nigga, and you gonna continue to tumble? What was you under? You was under a spell, nigga, where you couldn't control yourself? You didn't went in there, nigga, and they didn't done to you, nigga, what they didn't done to all you silly niggas that tend to fall in the web of that white spider, poisonous white spider. You ain't learned yet, and you didn't fell in the web. You want to be. You went and dove in the web, nigga. You didn't fall. You dove in the web. You wanted to be in the web. And then when they hit your ass with that poison, nigga, now you want to cry, nigga. You want to say, oh, your babies. And yeah, they going to turn them, nigga. They going to ride with their mama. And they ain't going to give a fuck about you. So you didn't waste it. They going to be getting dollars off of your ass and cashing out on you, nigga. And ain't going to give a fuck about you. That's just the reality. Ain't going to give a fuck about you. So you can go and put all that, you the swastikas and, you're a shock jock, nigga. That's all you is. And you're mentally ill. You're mentally ill. You're crying about this woman. You crying because you can't, your children. In reality, that's what it is. And you whining and thinking everybody's supposed to be, in your business. That's your business, nigga. You the one made that decision. You should have, everybody not gonna be inclined to come in there and deal with you and your madness. That's just like that other sick nigga, Oldham and shit. They're playing with the Lakers. They didn't poison his ass. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but a bunch of witches. That's all they is. They come from over there in that Transylvania area. That's all they is. Gypsies, witches and shit. Yeah, I did the research. There ain't nothing but witches and goddamn gypsies and shit. Yeah, they hooking them niggas up, them brews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them witch brews and shit. Fucking their head up like a Mickey. Dropping them Mickeys down in them niggas' drinks and fucking them up. Well, Kanye was kind of off anyway. Because he hit his goddamn head on something and he ain't been right. The reality is that nigga, whatever, when he hit his head and shit, nigga ain't been right since, if he was ever right. But, I'm sick of Kanye West, man. He didn't, I mean, nigga, you was a musician, nigga, you a rapper. And when you cease to do that, nigga, you irrelevant. You's fucking irrelevant, nigga. That's why you doing all this shock jock shit. Because the music, nigga, now, and the nigga is, in that area, he's gifted. He's not mentally up here. The nigga is like he done took a Mickey. You know what I'm saying? Like you done went totally, nigga, out of your fucking mind. And the fact is a lot of people take advantage of a nigga like that. Because he's liable to say any motherfucking thing. And, and people, in today's world, shock shit. That's what sells. And so they know this nigga gonna go and do some dumb shit. And he talking about he fearing for his life. You should fear for your life if you saying dumb shit. You talking about people, kids, somebody gonna want to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna want to fuck you up. You know, that part. You know, that part. You know, somebody gonna want to bust your motherfucking head. And nobody's gonna agree with, nobody's gonna agree with nothing you doing. And nobody give a fuck about nothing you talking about, and you disrespecting children and shit like that. You know, so at this point, man, it's sad to see a nigga just tumble like this and continue to tumble and tumble. Cause what is the fuck is, who gonna follow a nigga like you but another dumbass nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Tell me what he's done. Tell me anything he's done. He was just in there, he started off with the goddamn Make America Great Again. When, nigga? When was it ever great for black people? So what is you talking about? And what conscious frame of thought is you dealing with right there? Nigga, where at? You talking about Make America when? Where? When? Wow. Show me, nigga. When was this? You sideways, nigga. You a shock jock, nigga. That's what you is. Then you put on the White Lives Matters. You and Candace Owens and shit. Another retard. And say retarded shit. Just spitefully. You know what I'm saying? Just spite their own people. And then as soon as you say something about them Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, they tap you on your motherfucking head and let you know you ain't shit. And then you go sit your ass down somewhere. They tapped her on the head, tapped him on his head, took all the, which he really didn't have no way. They took it because he really didn't have it. The shit was, it was a future payout. So yeah, he was worth $1 billion, yeah, but it was a future payout. He didn't actually have the shit, so it was easy for them to take it, So, so he did that dumb shit. And now any nigga, and I hear a lot of niggas talk, and this nigga walking down the street with tights on, goddamn nigga, shoulder pads, make him look like he damn near, he about 4 people, you understand, in wealth. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got shoulder pads, you know what I'm saying, damn near half a block. You know what I'm saying? The shoulder width about half a block and shit, walking down looking like a cartoon character. Woman got it, got the crazy, and went and got him another Neanderthal. And she ain't her, she's silly and stupid. Cause she do everything, and she out there, walking in the street and naked and shit, and this just for shock. Everything he do is for shock. And and it just ain't gonna. You be trying to say, God damn, some niggas when somebody drop a Mickey on them and shit, you be like, God damn, who did this shit? The nigga ain't in his right mind. He ain't in his right mind, and you be thinking to you, will the nigga ever snap out of it? He just ain't gonna snap out of it. He just not gonna snap out of it, and I don't see. You would think that a man who got that type of money, but like I say, you took that oath. You took that oath just like everybody else did. And now you tripping because that oath cost your mama her life. That's what happened, nigga. It ain't that, yeah, she was sacrificed, but you laid her on the altar. You was the one that laid her on the altar, nigga, because you had took that oath and you tried to renege on that oath. And it cost your mama her life, and you been fucked up ever since. And you haven't been able to recover from that, nigga. You have mentally, you just dwindled, and you like in a free fall where you can't is a bottomless pit for you. You continue to fall deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the goddamn pit. Deeper and deeper. And so that's where it show you that money don't mean a motherfucking thing. Money don't mean you got peace. Money don't mean you got a mind. Money don't, that it don't even mean you're elevated, that your consciousness is strong. And so even though he got all his money, he's still in turmoil. Instead of him living his life and being happy and shit, the man, every time Kanye come on the goddamn on the internet. He's in turmoil. You know, he talking about somebody else, you know, and this, that, and the third. His children, his situation. He's still talking about this woman, and you know, and this, that, and the third. And so, you know, it is not going to end no time soon. And so, I just, you know, I don't support nothing that this nigga do. But at some point in time, I just hope Kanye West go somewhere and sit his ass down. You know, I hope that, you know, in all, you know, that he find peace. Real talk, I do. I feel, you know, he need to find peace so he can get the fuck off the internet. He do. He's not saying shit that's, you know, gonna do nothing, you know, as far as, because again, if you really was about any of that shit you was taught, you would have been that way from the jump. You see what I'm saying? You would have been that way from the jump. You wouldn't have never put yourself in the predicaments that you was in for them to be able to do what the fuck they doing to you if you was that goddamn smart. So I don't want motherfucker, you a genius and you up here crying because your children and you crying, you talking about nigga, they can't do nothing to you, and then nigga you wake up nigga and you missing $500 million, $700 million. You missing some cheese, nigga. And I ain't saying, nigga, you know, get your cheese and move the fuck on. Do what you got to do. But to see it's an oath that come with that. You know, it's shit that you got to do to receive the payment. You know, and so yeah, but you've been doing it for so long. Ain't no way, Kanye. People talking about you're a genius, man. You done took oath upon oath upon oath upon oath, and the rest of them have too. You see, the rest of them, but you didn't went crazy. You know, you didn't went crazy. They didn't lock Puff up. You know, they didn't put his ass behind bars. He didn't went crazy too. All these niggas didn't went crazy because the reality is, nigga, you been in there long enough, nigga, that things didn't happen. You been in there long enough, things have happened. And it ain't just been a few times. It didn't happen a whole lot of times. So for motherfuckers to think that, you know, Kanye West is somehow smart in what? What is the fuck is he doing? Walking around with some K bitch looking silly? What the fuck is y'all talking about? Hey, all this damn clothing, and he got all these no pride. Nothing but I say, man, what the fuck is going on? Got all these no pride, want to be models and shit in there. Yeah, I say, oh no. Look at Kid Cudi. Look at Kid Cudi with his you know, silly ass. Come right from up under all these niggas. So what is you talking about? Yeah, Kanye is affiliated. He's affiliated with that Greek culture, man. Yeah, he is. He's affiliated with that Greek culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, affiliated with that Greek culture. And so, yeah, so ain't no telling what didn't happen to Kanye, man. Ain't no, yeah, talking about he for the people. He ain't for no goddamn who people. Yeah, that motherfucker, I ain't seen him do shit yet of any significant, you know, nothing. The motherfucker, if I'm wrong, and even if he did, the shit, image is power. You see, image is power. You ain't did nothing, nigga, but walk with these Neanderthalic ass creatures. That's what you done did, nigga. You done been with these Neanderthalic creatures, and these motherfuckers done fuck you up, Odom, and all the rest of them. And you already know, and they got that motherfucker over there used to be, what's his name? This motherfucker, I remember when the motherfucker used to be, when I was coming up, this motherfucker used to be on the Wheaties box. What was his name? Jenner? He was a goddamn Olympic athlete. When I was coming up, he used to be on the goddamn Wheaties box. You would see him with the javelin and shit. He'd be throwing the javelin. Nah, this motherfucker, they all fucked up. And you over there with, yeah, you affiliated. You in there with that bullshit. Yeah, that ain't his name. His name is Bruce Jenner. Now, if you want to go into all that other, yeah, no, I ain't calling him that motherfucker. That's Bruce Jenner. But he didn't, yeah, he on some, yeah, that's Bruce Jenner. I don't know the Chris one. Yeah, yeah, fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. So you already know they over there on that dumb shit. They for real, for real. Yeah, they for real on some sick shit. So yeah, so all that talking about, yeah, he a genius. It might have been when he was dealing just with the music and he wasn't fucked up in the head. But now, Kanye, man, you sad, brother. Sad, nigga. You sad. And I don't, and ain't nothing, I don't even, and really, I wouldn't even talk about you, and I ain't gonna even, you gonna be on my radar, man. Cause you ain't really significant no more. You know what I'm saying? The shit, you ain't saying shit. And all you do is put shit on like this. The swastika. If you really just didn't like Jewish people, that's your prerogative. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did that. You see what I'm saying? If that's what everybody got somebody they don't like, And now you want to put on black, you want to put on the black motherfucker, but why you do it like that? Why you do it like that, man? I mean, what is the message? What you trying to say? You gonna ride like the? What is you trying to say? What is you? Or are you saying our people? Is that to you? Or is what you saying that Because you saying you bring up the fact that I heard him saying some shit that until we get like these other people, then we ain't what he's saying is legit. Until we know, nigga, don't use that as no stepping stone for your madness, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? We know who you is, Kanye. Yeah. He got more. That nigga got chronic crackatosis. That nigga got chronic coonderia. That nigga ain't got just, that nigga got chronic. You feel me? But anyway, family, if you're on here right now, I want you to hit that subscribe button. We be right black. We ain't going nowhere. We rocking out tonight. I want you to hit that subscribe button. If you're on General Seti's page, I want you to go over to Cyrus. If you're on Cyrus, I want you to go over to General Seti. Make sure you subscribe to King Seti. Also, all these YouTube pages are very dynamic and uniquely different, and we got plans for all of them. So don't miss out. I'll be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.